Bagobin, Minister of Information Technology, Communication and Innovation. Mrs. Sandrine Valère-Boli, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Information Technology, Communication and Innovation. Mr. Fortune Sibanda, Head of Government Relations and Public Policy, Sub-Saharan Africa, and his team. Heads of departments and parastatal organizations, distinguished guests, members of the press, all protocol observed, good morning. I welcome you all to the opening ceremony of the training sessions organized by the Ministry of IT, Communication and Innovation in collaboration with TikTok. I seize this opportunity to thank the delegation from TikTok who have traveled all the way from South Africa and Dubai to share their expertise with our local community on pertinent issues such as how our youngsters can have a safer online experience and enhance incident resolution, especially in the social media realm. Ladies and gentlemen, in less than a generation, social media has experienced a groundbreaking evolution from direct electronic information exchange to virtual gathering space to retail platform to vibrant 21st century marketing tool. After its predecessors, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, TikTok was founded in 2016 by the Chinese tech company ByteDance. The short-form video sharing site was merged with the US-based mobile app Musical.ly in 2018 and started to gain global popularity. In Mauritius, it is the second most widely used social media app after Facebook. However, it is swiftly gaining edge and is likely to top the list in the not too distant future. We will all agree that social media brings about tremendous benefits. However, if not used responsibly, it can give way to bullying and exclusion, unrealistic expectations about body image and sources of popularity, normalization of risk-taking behaviors, and can be detrimental to mental health. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to highlight that our Minister of Information Technology, Communication and Innovation, a man of vision and dedication, has reached out to TikTok at the ideal moment. It is now a time above all when we should shield our children from the harms of social media and pull them on the right track. Without further ado, let me invite on stage our first speaker, Mr. Fortune Sibanda, for his address. Mr. Sibanda is the Head of Government Relations and Public Policy, based in Johannesburg. He is the one who coordinates TikTok's public policy issues for Sub-Saharan Africa. Mr. Sibanda, you may take the floor.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Honorable Minister, the PS, heads of government agencies and parastatals, members of the media. Good morning. MC, thank you so much. Honorable Minister, thank you so much for inviting us here. We're very excited to be in Mauritius. We've been here for the past 2.5 days, and we've had a very, very warm welcome. And we'd like to thank the government and the people of Mauritius for welcoming us. This week is a culmination, I think, of many months of engagements that were led by the Honorable Minister, especially with our teams based in SSA, Sub-Saharan Africa, as well as in Dubai. We are very proud that this week will be a key moment in our relationship. It's a moment where we are going to make a few announcements to move our relationship forward, but specifically focusing on safety. The Minister is very passionate about online safety, and we are proud to say that this is something that we are aligned on. The minister has raised some concerns as well as some positive things that he's seen online on our platform, and we want to make sure that through such collaborations we get the best out of the internet and encourage Mauritian users to use technology, to use our platforms responsibly. Online safety is a very important thing to TikTok. It's a big priority for us. That is why we continue to invest in technology as well as in human moderation to improve our capacity to get rid of bad content online, as well as to encourage users to create positive and uplifting content online. We often say at TikTok that online safety is a process that has no finish line, because it is not something that you can say you have totally achieved it and you can sit and fold your hands. It's a continuous process. So we see today as the start actually of that continuous process. Finally, I want to say online safety again is a collaborative effort. This is why we are so proud of this collaboration with the ministry. We want to seek further collaborations with other government agencies that are involved in protecting not just Mauritian users, but especially younger users. We also are going to be engaging with non-governmental organizations. We'll be engaging with parents, we'll be engaging with teachers as well as with guardians. We hope that through this collaboration, we'll be able to eradicate some of the online harms that we are seeing and encourage people to use technologies positively. Mine is a very short address. I think with that, I'd like to hand over back to the MC who will take the program forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your kind words, Mr. Sibanda. We would be pleased to listen to you again in the future. I now have the immense pleasure to welcome our Minister of Information Technology, Communication and Innovation, Honorable Bagobin, for his keynote speech. Honorable Minister, you may now proceed with your speech.
Thank you. Our friends from TikTok, Fortune Sibanda, the head of public policy of Africa, with your delegation, Adua, Kea, and Zara, the permanent secretary of my ministry, heads of departments, pastor organizations, members of the press, all protocol observed. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It gives me an immense pleasure to be here today to address you on the opening of the training sessions being organized by my ministry in close collaboration with TikTok. I would like to once again welcome the delegates of TikTok who have again agreed to come to Mauritius to organize these sessions. Their support is very much appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, the evolution of social media has been fueled by human impulse to communicate and by advances in digital technology. It is a story about establishing and nurturing personal connection at scale. Social media allows us to create online communities and to share information, ideas, personal message, and other contents such as videos, which we all do every day. To give you an idea on the scale of social media users, you would be amazed to know that the number of users worldwide has swelled to a record 4.9 billion people globally, all social media included. And this is expected to jump to approximately 5.8 billion users by 2027. So you could imagine nearly 3/4 of the world in the near future would have an account on a social media platform. In Mauritius, I was telling to our friends from TikTok yesterday, we have a population of 1.2, 1.3 million. And we have more than 800,000 users of social media in the country. These numbers definitely are advocating the importance of social media platforms within the Mauritian society. However, the number of incidents that are being reported keeps on increasing. Be it with Facebook, be it with TikTok, these are the two main platforms. And I'm very happy that we have a very good collaboration with TikTok, where we could escalate all those incidents and reports that we have received, either be from the cybercrime or from the search, and those reports are being handled in a very timely manner. I have made suggestions to the team of TikTok to be able to see how we could manage all those reports and incidents, because we have an issue, and our issue is the Creole language. It is not that easy, even if you have algorithm, if you have AI platforms, to be able to detect what is good and what is against your community standards. But it is important that somebody could understand Creole. And this is a request that I made to TikTok to be able to recruit Mauritian, be it Mauritian of local or diaspora, to be able to be in the team and eventually assist when handling all those complaints with Mauritian Creole. Moreover, in my last meeting with the TikTok team in Dubai, where I met with the management of that region, we have discussed how we could collaborate further. And one of the collaboration is to be able to do training sessions, because it is important to have this sensitization with our people, with the police, with enforcement authorities. We have with the students, not the students, the teachers, I think tomorrow or the day after. Because today it is being encouraged, even though the platform allows 18 years plus, correct me if I'm wrong, to be registered. You still have students at school in uniforms doing live TikTok during the break. So it is not the fault of TikTok, it is not the fault of the teacher, it's the fault of students, it is everybody's fault. Because there should be this sensitization at the back with the parents, the teachers, us the authorities. This is why our friends from TikTok will eventually have a training session with the various PT associations and the teachers of the school, so that they could in turn sensitize the students about what should be done on a platform. Not only TikTok, it is all the platforms, and what shouldn't be done on the platform. So the training sessions will include the government, law enforcement agencies, the Data Protection Office, ICTA, the IBA, and as I said, teachers from secondary school. And these sessions have been scheduled on 3 days, today, tomorrow, and the day after. So what are we going to discuss about in those sessions? I'm told that TikTok will discuss about incident handling, very important. If you feel that you are being, something is causing you prejudice on the platform, if you feel somebody has made any allegations against you, or so how you handle those incidents. Content moderation, also very important. And what are the community guidelines? People do not know about it. There are some rules and regulations on the platform that one has to adapt. Those community guidelines, and especially safety tools, just to mention a few. Ladies and gentlemen, let me at the same time take this opportunity here to highlight some of the cybersecurity initiatives that we have undertaken to protect the Mauritian cyberspace. The legal framework, first of all. We had a law, the Computer Misuse and Cybercrime Act of 2003, and I came to Parliament year before, in 2021, to bring a new piece of legislation, the Cybersecurity and Cybercrime Act 2021. Because the law we had in 2003, and after 20 years of existence, the ICT ecosystem have evolved 1000%, not even 100%. At that time in 2003, we did not have Facebook, we didn't have TikTok, we didn't have Instagram, Telegram, Signal, you name it, WeChat, WhatsApp, nothing of those. 20 years down the lane, you have ChatGPT, you have AI, you have all sorts of new technologies coming into place. So this is why we brought in the new legislation, and our law has been carefully planned and discussed. We have taken case studies of various countries, Singapore, Kenya, India, UK, to be able to do our cybersecurity law. We had the assistance of the Council of Europe, and we made a piece of legislation that is aligned with the Budapest Convention, that is aligned with the Malabo Convention. So this is about the law. But people forget that in the new law, if you are found guilty of an offense, let's say you create a fake profile on TikTok, and you are starting to say or create or post racial comments or against gender discrimination, or etc. etc. And if found guilty, you have the possibility, you could be sentenced to up to a maximum of 1 million rupees fine. It's not like you pay a speed fine of 2,500 rupees, driving car. It's not like you pay a littering fine of 500 rupees. It's up to 1 million rupees fine. And secondly, up to 10 years of imprisonment if found guilty. So people have to be aware that a social platform is meant to socialize. It is not meant to swear at your neighbor. It is not meant to put nude pictures. It is not meant to do live online gambling. Go on TikTok at 1 a.m. in the morning today, at 2 a.m. in the morning. live gambling, illegal gambling. And it's very easy. Somebody putting your cards, and there's a phone number that you could use. Use is the payment, by the way. You send 50 rupees, 100 rupees, and then they give one palas for you. This is what's happening. It's fun, but it is illegal. So all this has to be regulated, and I'm very happy that our friends from TikTok are here to be able to sensitize people that a platform need to be used for social purposes. Send your videos, sing, dance, no worries, but don't go against the community standards. Secondly is the cybersecurity strategy we have just launched. We have prepared a new policy, a new strategy that is called Cybersecurity Strategy 2023-2026. And this document is now official, and eventually we will disseminate the findings of that document to the public, so that and the various institutions present, so that we know about what is the government's cybersecurity strategy. The strategy provides direction to enhance resilience of our infrastructure, capacity building, and especially international cooperation. We're also working to finalize our critical information infrastructure policy to make our critical sectors secure and resilient, which is in line of the CIIP provisions of the law. Last year we launched the Moshil platform. Moshil is where you could see in real time cyber threats and cyber attacks happening, and that is available to organization and public, so that you know that these attacks are happening around the world, and you could in advance take precaution either to block those IPs or to take any measure that you think necessary. So here we are on this event this morning. Once again, let me, on behalf of the government of Mauritius, thank you and your team, and please share our regards to your management, that we are very keen to work together with TikTok to be able, at the end of the day, to be able to have a safe and secure environment for people to enjoy the social media, and to prevent any kind of derapage on social media. And those training sessions, I'm sure, will definitely help our institutions, our teachers, our PTs, associations, government bodies, private and public bodies, to sensitize more people on how to use correctly social media platform, in particular TikTok. So thank you very much once again, and I hope you have a wonderful time here with our people in Mauritius. Thank you.